Welcome to Thursday here at Le Mans, and it's a busy paddock ahead of what we're going to see a newly formatted Hyperpole later this afternoon. We had track action in the form of practice in the first part of qualifying. Let's speak to the fastest drivers from all three classes in just a moment. Well, Alex Lynn, I know Hyperpole is still to come, but in qualifying yesterday, you were fastest overall in the number 12 Cadillac Hertz Team Jota car. How'd the lap feel? Because it looked good.
It did feel really good. I think the car, always on one lap, it does feel great, this Cadillac. But last night, I think the conditions were great. To dip into the 22s is always, a really fast lap around Le Mans, especially in the Hypercar class. So, yeah, I was proud of the lap, to be fair.
And then heading into Hyperpole, how much of a confidence boost does that lap give you? Not only for a good result in Hyperpole, but then also maybe just team spirit-wise heading into the 24 hours.
I think you summed it up well. I mean, obviously we know qualifying for the Le Mans 24 hours is not the be-all and end-all, but it is a big thing for the brand and for the team. Like you said, morale, it's a big boost. I think with this evening's Hyperpole sessions, it's going to be an interesting dynamic with the two drivers. I'm excited to be a part of it and to see how it plays out.
You said sessions plural, and we're going to try to take a poll here in the paddock with all three of the fastest drivers from yesterday. What do you think of the new format? Are you excited for it, getting multiple drivers in the car?
I think it's fun, especially for the fans and for everyone watching. But I think if we're going to do two, let's do three. Because if you're going to may as well get everyone involved. Do each a driver for each segment. So then you really have to prepare and plan to maximise your crew. I don't know what you think, but I think if we're going to do two, why not do three?
Well, Louis, after the first part of qualifying yesterday, we know that the AO car looks quick in a single lap. You topped the times in LMP2. How did you feel in the car?
I felt great. I mean, it's always nice to be P1, especially here around Le Mans, low fuel, best lap times you will achieve the week. So it's a nice feeling. But I don't care so much about quali. I'd much rather win this race than finish first. So of course, if we can repeat the pole position of last year, it will be great. But I'm not all in for that.
Well, before we get to the 24 hours and the start of the race, we have to do Hyperpole. You'll be driving either way. I know it's a different format this year. How do you feel about the format? We've been trying to kind of take a poll here in the paddock.
It is definitely interesting. I think there is quite a bit of confusion on which drivers will be chosen at what point. It's very strategic. I think it's a good thing that more drivers can do it. I'm a big fan, I would say, of a format where maybe top 5 qualifies for Hyperpole and then you just get one lap each. I think that would be quite a thrill and a big challenge as a driver to just get one lap and no mistakes allowed.
And of course, on a single lap, the car looks really, really quick. How are you feeling heading into the race itself?
To be fair, we're working towards the race from Sunday already. That's my approach in Le Mans. Make a good race car, an easy car to drive, fast, and of course reliable. So we haven't really focused too much on the one lap pace, but it's definitely been good last races, and yesterday too. So I feel overall good, but let's be calm, humble, and work towards it.
Ahmad Al Harthy, I know qualifying looks a little bit different this year, and your job is already done because here on Thursday, you did the hard work yesterday heading into the evening hours, but you did a nice job. Put the car in the top position. First of all, what was your lap like, and how confident are you sitting on the timing stand in the hands of your teammates going forward?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a new format this year, and it's always a pleasure to drive a single lap here, but to have a lap which is dedicated for qualifying. And we really wanted to perform as best as we could, and it was I think one of the nicest and best laps I've ever done here in Le Mans, and it means a lot because the team has been working really hard to try to make the car competitive, and at the same time it's extra special to be the quickest.
It's a new qualifying format this year. Do you like it? I know obviously your job is done, and it's up to the teammates now to get it done, but what do you think of the new format?
Every time I've been to Le Mans, there's been a different format for qualifying, but I think this is a very, a nice way that you can get all the drivers to be able to hopefully, put something out there and put a qualifying lap, low fuel, new tires. I personally like it. I feel it's more fair, and it's a good opportunity to see everybody's performances at different times of the day as well.
It seems like if you do get on pole, it ends up being more of a team effort maybe this year.
Absolutely, and this is what endurance racing is about. The foundation and the most important thing is that endurance is slightly different because of the entire teamwork that goes around. And I think in qualifying, if you can have something like this more often, it's more exciting.
Well, you've put BMW and Team WRT in a pretty good spot heading into Hyperpole later.
Yeah. Thank you.
With the first part of qualifying done, Hyperpole is up next later today. We'll talk about it and who's on pole in all 4 of our classes here in the field at the Circuit de la Sarthe in the video tomorrow. And of course, you can follow along with everything that's happening Le Mans related on sportscar365.com.